Good day again. It is In the Ring with Dida, and we just had disturbing news that in South Africa, the country we are shooting from, we don't have a champion, a world champion at all. It's sad news. Sivenati Nonjinga just lost on a KO to Yabuchi. This is sad. Our hope now it's on Kefu, who's fighting for the WBO. Yeah. Hey, Nduna, it's disturbing news. And welcome, Ndunaka. Peter Lopeng, he's our analyst. He is great. He in the country. Okay, Peter, I don't mean to offend anyone, but I still believe that you're the number one boxing analyst.
Thank you.
And welcome, dude.
Yeah. No, you're right. And you just mentioned Sigenati Nonjinga, the special one, just lost. And the funny thing is that now we watched the fight as it progressed, and he was losing the fight. He was losing the fight. It was not like Masamichi Yabuki is any good. It's not like the guy is good.
I saw Nduna. I saw he really doesn't look good.
He doesn't look good.
And it's disappointing that Sisi Venati lost to a box of that caliber.
Yeah.
You know.
And Yabuki had lost 4 times before this fight. He's got 4 losses.
Sure.
Right. And Sivenati had only lost once. So even though Yabuchi had 20 wins, right, and 4 losses, so he had double the number of wins that Sivenati had. So Sivenati didn't look any himself. He just, but you mentioned it, and I'm interested in what you said. This boy was very good, right, Sivenati. He was. That is why he was called special one. And then what happened?
Nduna,
because now, to be honest with you, I mean, the way he fought in the last few fights, I don't know. There was nothing special about the way he fought.
The fight that he lost, and when he, is it retaining a title? When he won the title back.
Yeah,
regaining the title. I was not impressed at all, but I was just excited that I love Sive a lot.
Yeah.
So and I think he's aware as well. But winning that fight just made me happy. But he wasn't impressive at all.
It wasn't impressive.
Nduna, 4 years ago, Sive was something else. Crispy punches, accuracy, power, and skill.
You could see all that.
At the moment, that is lacking. I don't know if he still has power because I don't see it.
Yeah, there's no power. Even though some can argue and say in his last fight, the fight before today's fight, he fought. I mean, he knocked out his opponent. So
he threw a flurry of punches, Nduna. That's what stopped the fight.
No, you're right. You remember, yes, yeah. He was, and then his opponent was not fighting
responsive.
Yes, and then he was just throwing punches.
Yes.
The referee jumped.
Yes.
Stopped.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, he seems to lack the power.
Yes.
And in boxing, you cannot afford not to have power.
Especially at that level, Nduna. Especially at that level, you need to have power.
You need to have power.
So we worried, Nduna. We Nduna. But we have to say this. We have to address this. We had a prospect. He lost to, is it Mazarov? What? The Russian. He was knocked out by the Russian, and there was an issue of salt.
You said him. What is his name?
The lightweight.
And there was. That is, yeah.
What is his name? Again,
surprising. When these guys lose. You said it earlier on. You said it earlier on. these guys lose, and then from there, that's it. After that, but we'll find it. We'll find the name. Yes.
So he was a promising champion. He left the Eastern Cape to come and train in Johannesburg, where we have a lot of clubs, right? Boxing clubs. And Nduna, honestly, okay, and he lost. He lost by KO. And the trainer and the management was blaming the what is it called again? The smelling salt.
Yeah.
That the other boxer, is it Makarov or what was his name again? Used a banned substance, and he had an unfair advantage over our boxer, and now it's Sive. He left the Eastern Cape, came to Joburg, and I must say he didn't perform good at all. He's Azinga Fuzile. The boxer that I'm talking about is Azinga Fuzile. Skillful. The skill was at another level. The power at another level. He won a national title with only 6 fights. And he was good. That boy was good until he lost to
Kenichi Ogawa.
No, I'm talking about Sive.
Sive, yeah.
Not Sive. Azinga.
Azinga,
yes.
Shafkatshon
Rakimov. He lost to Rakimov on a KO, and it was a fight that he was leading, but then he couldn't take a punch, and the smelling salt was blamed for his loss. But Rakimov won the case.
The protest didn't go anywhere.
Yes. And now Nduna
upheld by the IP.
Do we blame?
It's a tough one, Nduna. It's a tough one because here we are, as you rightly point out, we've got good boxers. They come from the Eastern Cape. They come to Joburg, and then they seem to lose something when they come over here. They don't become the same boxers that they were when they were fighting in the Eastern Cape.
That's true.
They lose their confidence. They lose the power. I mean, the way Sivenatis fought this morning. I mean, today it was just not good.
Nduna, you just mentioned something very important actually. Confidence.
Yeah.
They lose
the confidence.
I didn't see it as well.
No, there was no confidence here. He was losing the fight. Before he was dropped in this, I think 7th round, and he was dropped again in the 8th round, and then this guy decided to say, "Now, okay, Masamichi Yabuki decided to say, okay, fine, I'm gonna knock you out," and then he stopped him. So the sad thing is that now South Africa does not have a world champion.
Yeah. This is bad. This is bad news.
Anymore.
It is bad news. This country has close to 300 professional boxers.
Yeah.
No world champion.
No. But except somebody then is going to say Kevin Lerena is a WBC champion. It's just...
Oh, no. Okay, let's close this one. Yeah, so we do have a WBC champion. We do have a WBC champion. And Nduna, what's your take? What actually happens? Because
I don't know. You see, Nduna, I don't know. You see, these organizations, especially the WBC, I'm really getting disappointed with them, and they are confusing because I don't know. The WBC, the green belt used to be the belt.
We honor it. We honor
that if you're a champion there, it means you
are a real champion.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a big champion. So Kevin Lerena lost his last fight. It was in the heavyweight division. He lost to that Australian guy, Hashi, whatever. But he lost, and the Bridgerweight champion, the Bridgerweight, by the way, so it's only in the WBC. The Bridgerweight champion, WBC champion, decided to relinquish the title because he wanted to move to heavyweight. And I don't blame him because Bridgerweight is not taking off. That division is dead. Nothing
it has been there. It's 2 years now.
Yeah, and then no other boxing.
But how do you become a champion when there's no one in your rankings, Ndona, in the ratings?
Well, I think he fought this other guy. I just forgot his name, but he fought. He fought, and then he was a genuine champion. And then there was some interest also from some light heavyweights and cruiserweights now to say they want to go in and fight for the WPC cruiserweight title. And then apparently now Kevin Lerena was a champion was an interim champion
in the bridgerweight.
In the bridgerweight.
Who did he fight?
I don't know. Whoever he fought, but
no wonder you say you're losing respect for the WBC.
So there is an interim champion. The champion now, the real champion, decides to move to heavyweight because he says, and there's a reason. He says, "No, I mean, I'm a champion, but it means nothing in this bridgerweight division, right?" Because if you look at it, a lot of people think that bridgerweight is like a consolation. Oh, I can't become a heavyweight champion. But don't worry, we'll give you something here, at least take this.
But so you can't become a heavyweight champion, you can't become a cruiserweight champion. So
yeah, no. You've overgrown the cruiserweight.
The cruiserweight, yeah.
Right? Like Kevin did.
Yes.
And then you try to move to heavyweight. But heavyweight is just too exactly. And then they say, okay, let's create another division called cruiserweight. So they created that, WPC. They were hoping that other organizations will also take it up, and then now it becomes standard. But it hasn't taken off. Other organizations are not coming up with the cruiserweight. So the cruiserweight champion relinquished the title and said, no, for whatever reason, my feeling is that now he felt like,
and he's not active. There's no one to fight, I guess.
Exactly. So, and then he moved up. He says, no, he's moving up to whatever. Wrote a letter to WPC. WPC said, oh, okay, no problem. And then took the phone. Kevin, you're the champion now.
Do we now say God works in mysterious ways? Because, you didn't fight. That's WBC. We're talking about the number one, number one medal.
Exactly.
So, we're talking about
I don't think that, don't blame God. I think God has got nothing to do with this, I don't think it's gonna.
But what happened?
Yeah, but for whatever it is, Kevin Lerena is a WPC cruiserweight.
No, I tell you now.
And then I was saying that what is fun is that now he lost his last fight. Now imagine you lose your last fight, you're waiting since you.
Luna, that's the number one medal.
And then we get a phone call to say you're a world champion. I'm not trying to be negative, but for me, I don't know. It doesn't,
the green belt.
It doesn't
every
say
fighter
about the green.
Every fighter that takes boxing as a career, he wants to win the green belt. And now the green belt, it's becoming. I think it's losing value, Ndona. I'm happy for Kevin.
Yeah.
He's been wanting to be a champion.
Yes. But now I'm not sure now. Is that now how you want? How you really want to become a champion?
Be happy doing that.
Because now what they should have done was, okay, the title is vacant because the champion is not there, and then Kevin Lerena can fight somebody, and then they fight for the title, and then you win.
Does it mean he got money for the crown?
Who? Kevin? No, he doesn't get money. He just gets a belt. They just say to him, look, you're a WBC champion.
But I wouldn't be proud.
Yeah. And don't forget also that now he's not fighting for he's not with
Rodney
Bevan, Golden Gloves.
Yeah.
He's not with them anymore. But there he is and everything. So,
and who is going? Is he going to fight Ndona? Because I'm trying to check the ratings there.
Yes, you have to go and check whoever is in there and everything. I don't know. Maybe then we'll get answers now if he's going to defend his title, and then from there, I don't know. But for me, and I've written a little bit about it to say, cruiserweight is not going anywhere. Boxers don't recognize it. Fans don't recognize it.
You always said that.
And then that is why the champion, right, WPC champion, relinquished it and said, "Look, I'm giving it up." I mean, which champion? Who think about it? Who if you've got a world title, why give it away?
Because that's money. It means you have a world title. It means you have money.
Yeah.
Go for it with money. Why would you relinquish it if it gives you money? Exactly. So we guess it wasn't giving him.
Just said this is useless, and then he moved up, and Kevin won it. Okay, I think we've exploited that in Ndona. enough.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Kevin.
Yeah, to Kevin. Yeah,
for
congratulate
being,
him.
yeah.
Yes.
At the moment, he's the only world champion in South Africa.
Yeah, that we have.
We hope he'll defend it, the title.
Yeah.
And Nduna, we've had heavyweights who would participate in Bridgerweight, but they didn't want that.
Yes, yeah, and
because
one of them, Deontay Wilder, was
Deontay
was
Wilder,
was,
yes,
was invited to
yes,
come and fought,
yes.
but now
He
he
was
just
not
realized and
interested.
said, okay, it's like as I say, it's like a consolation. Oh,
Yes.
sorry, you were beaten in
That's
the
true.
heavyweight by Tyson Fury, and then Jalel Zing. So
Yes.
okay, here's something called Bridgerweight. Come and fight for it. Then he said, no.
And actual fact here in Nduna is Usyk as well.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be participating there.
Yes, yeah, because now his weight allows him
But he
to
never
become.
entertained that, and he's a champion, a real champion.
Yeah, he's a real
in
champion.
the heavyweight.
Yeah,
You know?
undisputed. Even though right now, well, after that, the IBF took. But yeah, he is the undisputed heavyweight champion.
And
of the world.
he's fighting Fury again.
They're fighting in December. It depends on Fury. What Fury has already spoken about it. Fury says the only way he can win against this guy is to knock him out. He says now he's going for a knockout in December the 12th.
He can get it?
I think he can do it if he goes for body punches. Usyk does not like to be punched in the body.
Yes.
Usyk does not like to be punched in the body. Daniel Dubois hit him in the body and actually knocked him out.
Yeah, I agree.
Before there was the controversy about it was under belt. It was not a legal punch and all those kind of things. But in my opinion, he did lose to Daniel Dubois. So Daniel Dubois right now, after beating AJ, he says now, okay, he's waiting for the winner of, and I think
between Fury and
and I think in all fairness, he needs to fight the winner.
Yes,
he needs to be given that chance.
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, boxing is becoming interesting, Dona, and now
bad thing, interesting overseas, not here at home. At home, it's
Dona. Let's in 5 minutes. Let's just talk about this. What's happening in South Africa, in South African boxing? Do we have a sanctioning body? A committee, actually.
No, I understand. Yeah, and I can understand your question, because right now, after the association, promoters association took the minister to court, was disbanded. So the board was disbanded, and as far as I know, I understand, the sanctioning committee, which is now a part of a subsection, if you like, of the board. So if the board is not there, then how can we have a sanctioning structure or committee?
Yes.
So the simple answer to your question is no, we don't have.
Tournaments are happening. Who's sanctioning them?
I think it was first. Yeah, it was no. I think whoever is it was Mandla Ntlanganiso, right? When he was the what authority? What did they call him?
Yeah, but
yes.
But
so
Mandla is being
so he's removed now, Mandla.
Yes.
They've appointed
the
minister.
Demotion or what?
No, it's not. Romeo was acting.
Oh, okay.
And then so the minister, Gideon McKenzie, came in and appointed Solofelo Lejado, right? As the acting. Yeah, who was?
Oh, he's an acting.
Yeah, he's acting. He's not permanent. Okay. Right? He's acting. And the Mandla Ntlanganiso is back now as a director of operations. So Mandla was doing both. Was doing both as an
as a CEO and a director of operations.
Yes, under the name of what did they call it? What authority? Administration authority or something like that. But yes, so that's what he was doing. But now he can concentrate on his job. So I think between the two of them, they have the power enough now to sanction fights and tournaments.
Oh, okay.
So okay,
I think
yeah,
so.
if they agree, if they have an agreement,
Yeah.
yeah. So Ndona, because this involves money. The administration to administer boxing, you need to have money, and the government, it's what's the word? It's giving
Allocating money. Yes.
a certain
To
amount
BSA,
to BSA,
Mm.
and don't you think we'll have problems with this chop and change, you know, around the finances of?
Donald, we've already had problem, and there's bigger problems than that in boxing right now. As you rightly point out, there's no board, right? The ministers didn't appoint a board, and that board, we don't know whether the Promoters Association, which seem to be having some power, will approve of that board.
Yo,
But last time I heard him, Donald, that what they want their own representative there. They want somebody to represent the Promoters Association. Maybe they'll take their chairman, right, which is Matiti, and then if maybe Matiti becomes part of this, maybe that's how they will.
sure. Yeah, but
not fight
I'm
the whole
honestly
thing.
going to say this, Indona. There's a lot that we have to be, if we love boxing, Indona, we need to mention these things, and not that we hate Matiti, but we hate what is happening in boxing. Um, a few years ago, Matiti had a case with BSA. He was owing a lot of money to BSA.
And not forgetting that tournament that was cancelled at the 11th hour in Sun City.
Yes, and those boxers were not paid. And that was not the only tournament that was cancelled. There were so many tournaments that were cancelled.
Exactly, yeah.
At
the 11th hour, after the boxers had done, I mean, think about the boxers, what the boxers had to go through. And right at the 11th hour, you're a boxer, don't imagine, you wait, you take everything. 11th hour, they tell you now that the tournament has been cancelled.
And fast forward, to the awards. There were nominees
that was bad.
And Matiti ended up being the
promoter of the year.
The promoter of the year. He got an award for that. And his people. We had Devin Kara as a what is it? A ring announcer. We had Devin Kara, and we had this guy that works for what is his name again?
Duncan Pollock.
Duncan Pollock.
Yeah.
We had him, and those for me were people who were supposed to be nominated, and one of them,
they were not even nominated.
They were not even nominated. I'm worried about boxing in South Africa. If we're going to entertain mediocrity, where are we going? Well, I'm very worried about this.
As they say in Duna, when all else fails, drop your standards. So maybe that's what we are doing.
So we are stooping this low.
Yes.
How are we going to produce champions?
Yeah, forget about what we've just lost, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't think.
Last question before we go to
the big one tonight.
The big one, tonight. What do you think should be done in South Africa to revamp all of this?
Gaten McKenzie's come in, and we're all hopeful and we're excited. Let him get boxing in order. Appoint the board. Let the board, get a functioning board. Because only when the board is being appointed with its subcommittees, then we'll see boxing. Boxing is going right now. I mean, but not the way that we want it to go.
Do you think Gaten, the minister of sport, understands the dynamics of boxing?
Well, it's got advisors. It's got advisors, people sitting there with him and talking to him. So he just has to listen. I don't know. No, I don't think so. But it depends really who is advising him.
And last question, very last one. Do you think if Matiti can get involved, boxing will reach higher heights?
I don't think so. Not from his. And I'm gonna be honest. Not from his record. We've said it. We've said he is abandoned some tournaments.
Yes.
He owes PSA money.
Yes.
So how can a person like that now with that cloud
Lack
hanging
of
over him,
integrity. That's
lack of
integrity.
and then move boxing forward?
We need people with integrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so far, unfortunately, Mr. Matiti hasn't really covered himself in theory.
Very last one. Why do you think they took Tsulu back to become the acting CEO?
Because he's got experience, and at the time when he was the CEO, boxing seemed to be
Better than
yes, exactly.
Oh, thanks, Ndona. Thanks, Ndona. Yeah. Don't forget to like and share. We love you guys. We the boxing guys. Thank you and thank you for listening to our show. Thank you, Ndona.